Boys, the Xbox Developer Direct happened yesterday and it was awesome. Let's be honest, it was a very good showcase. They showed Ninja Gaiden 4, which looked amazing. They showed Expedition 33, which was a game I didn't even know existed. Okay, but it looks phenomenal. And Doom, bro, Doom. Oh my god, dude. That game looks crazy. And I guess South of Midnight was also there. I don't know, a lot of people shit on South of Midnight because they've already labeled it a woke game, even though it's not. It doesn't seem to be. I just think it looks quite basic. But anyway, could you imagine, after like such an amazing showcase of great games, being like upset or like being negative about it? Could you imagine? PlayStation fanboys sure can, because the first thing they did after the showcase was to start shitting on it, obviously, because they've got nothing better to do than spend their time on the internet shitting on Xbox for some reason. They never talk about PlayStation, by the way. They don't talk about the fact that PlayStation hasn't put out a proper fucking AAA game in like, how long? Like over a year at this point. The fact that their console literally has no games. The fact that PlayStation had 16 or 15, 15 live service games in development and then cancelled 12 of them, only 3 of them coming out, one of them being Concord, which nobody bought and died after like 5 days. They don't talk about that. No, they talk about Microsoft putting out actual games, because that somehow is still negative. Now, without further ado, because I feel like I've talked too much, we're gonna get into this, and we're going to start with a clip from one of our favorite PlayStation fanboys, Reforge Gaming.
3, 2, 1.
Got a blast!
It's not an exclusive. Right here. It's PS5 Pro in hand.
Now here we have Reforge Gaming laughing about the fact that Ninja Gaiden 4, which was shown off and revealed in this Xbox Developer Direct, is not Xbox exclusive and is in fact also PS5 Pro enhanced. So this is incredibly funny, right? But not for the reason he thinks it is. He thinks it's funny because, haha, Xbox is putting their games on PlayStation. But the actual funny part here is that PlayStation fans have always told me, they always say, we buy PlayStation because we want the games for the exclusives. We get PlayStation for the exclusives. The funny part here now is that Sony isn't putting out anything, no games, and are heavily relying on their biggest competitor, Xbox, to put their games on the PlayStation. Actually, what's even funnier is that if you go to the most played and biggest games on the PlayStation 5, most of them are made by Xbox, which is just insane. That to me, that's funny, but I guess to him it's funny that Ninja Gaiden 4 is coming to PlayStation, even though it was revealed in the Xbox event. Yeah.
It isn't fair. It's not fair, chat. I tried. Listen. I tried. It's a win. We don't have to buy it, but I get a better version.
I get the better version. Can we just first of all say that the best version of any game is on PC, not on PS5 Pro? PS5 Pro is barely better than the Xbox Series X. Hell, the PS5 Pro is barely better than the PS5. The PS5 Pro runs games at the same fucking FPS as the standard PS5 does. I mean, it has higher resolution, but like, let's be honest, who gives a fuck about resolution after 1440p?
Deuterino, I was trying to give the Xbox loyal guys a win. I was trying.
Okay, sorry, so let me get this straight, right? You were trying to give the Xbox loyal guys a win, but you can't do it because even though Xbox guys get the game on Game Pass, right, or the option to get the game on Game Pass and purchase it, right, you only get the option to purchase it, but you quote-unquote get the best version because it's on PS5 Pro. Even if the PS5 Pro version is better than the Xbox version, it won't be better than the PC version, man. It just won't be better. And if you buy Xbox Game Pass, you get that shit on PC and Xbox. They still get the best version for less money along with like hundreds of other games that are also available on the service. So who really gets the better deal here?
But it's hitting PS5 and it's enhanced. It's PS5 Pro enhanced.
Bro is honestly pretending like that means anything. We've seen that PS5 Pro Enhanced barely means anything. Games on PS5 Pro don't play significantly better than on even the standard PS5. Maybe a little bit, but not enough to really justify purchasing a PS5. And again, the best version will be on the best platform, PC. Oh my god, who could have seen that coming? Anyway, boys, let's now go to the PlayStation fanboys' favorite place to hang out, the thing they like doing more than playing video games, because let's be honest, they have no games to play at the moment. Until Xbox gives them games, of course. Twitter.
The consensus from the Xbox Developer Direct is that Microsoft is a much better third-party developer than a platform holder. Glowing reviews from the show from all sides means their move of embracing competitors was the best one. I'm excited as well. Doom, Avowed, Halo, bring 'em all.
Oh, you're excited as well, J-Dub. Oh, that's great, man. Hey, remember how you spent decades? I'm not kidding. Like, you spent, I can guarantee you this guy spent like at least 10 years on the internet shitting on every single Xbox game that came out. And now suddenly, you get them on your platform and now they're good? How the fuck are we supposed to take anything someone so hypocritical, or someone who just blatantly lies about what products he likes based upon the fucking brand sticker on the fucking box, right? How are we supposed to take someone like that seriously? We can't. You're clearly just like a retarded fucking PlayStation fanboy. You only like games that are on PlayStation or have like PlayStation branding, and you don't care. Like, if this Doom game, right, if the next Doom game had been exclusive to the Xbox, you would have complained. And you would have been like, oh, this game's so shit, and you would have probably made up something like, oh, a medieval Doom, that doesn't make sense, that goes against the whole idea of Doom, or whatever the fuck, right? But now, because it's coming to PlayStation, suddenly it's a good game, and you're willing to like suck dick to get it. On top of that, I think it's funny that you're way more excited for all these Xbox games coming to your platform than for any PlayStation games, because again, PlayStation apparently doesn't make games anymore. They're not putting anything out, so... I just think it's very weird that these PlayStation fanboys won't acknowledge that. They will constantly only talk about Xbox. They're like on Xbox dick 24/7 talking about like what Xbox is doing, why Xbox should stop making games, how excited they are for Xbox games to come to their platform. But none of them are discussing the fact that their company, the company that they suck dick for, right, their favorite plastic box, hasn't been putting out fucking anything. They haven't been putting out anything. They've cancelled like, what, 12 games this generation? The last thing that they put out that was of some worth was Astrobot. That's the only thing they've put out in the last like 2 years that was like a good game, and that was actually like made by them. Okay, because something like fucking Final Fantasy doesn't count. It's not made by them.
I thought that was an Xbox Direct question mark. Looks more like a PS5 Direct from a third party. All Pro enhanced too.
Wow, what a stupid fucking thing to say. How is the PS5... all these games, right, are multiplat. Which, by the way, PlayStation games that they do put out, right? I'm gonna shock you here. Are also multiplat. The whole thing of a console exclusive, which is apparently now a game that is only on one console but is also on PC, that's not a thing. Okay, a game is either exclusive or it's on multiple platforms and it's a multiplat. God of War is not exclusive. That shit is a multiplat series now. It's on multiple platforms, okay? I'm sorry, deal with that. But yes, Xbox is now putting their games on multiple consoles because this is, I'm sorry to say, the way of the future, okay? Exclusivity is fucking dying. That shit doesn't do anything anymore. Exclusives don't really sell consoles anymore, guys, in case you didn't know. I'm confident in saying that like the next console generation, at least for Xbox and PlayStation, unless they innovate, will be their last one. Right, Nintendo will keep doing their thing, but for Xbox and PlayStation, that will be their last one. And again, can we stop pretending that Pro Enhanced means anything other than it runs slightly better than base PS5? Because it barely fucking even does that.
Xbox is literally showing PlayStation the marketing of games at their show. They are embracing this third-party way of life, while you all are still fighting about what's an Xbox game. Time to wrap that shit up.
Okay, so, again, by definition of what a third-party publisher is, right? If a third-party publisher is someone who publishes games on multiple platforms, then Sony is a third-party publisher. They put their games on PC and on PlayStation. That makes them a third-party publisher. I don't give a shit if you're going to come up with some made-up term like console exclusive. It's on multiple platforms. It's a multi-plat. Okay? On top of that, yes, Xbox is putting their games on PlayStation, and I can guarantee you that we will see the day, maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but I can guarantee before the year 2030, PlayStation will be putting their games on the Xbox console. How do I know this? I know this because the way that these console manufacturers have always done business doesn't work anymore. The whole make a console and then put exclusive games on that console and then get people to buy the console because of the exclusive games, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay? You're gonna have to come up with something else, and Xbox has done that with Game Pass, right? The only company for which that does kind of work is Nintendo. Nintendo isn't included in this, right? I genuinely believe that the next console generation for Xbox and PlayStation will be there last, but not for Nintendo. The biggest reason for that is because not only does Nintendo constantly put out quality Nintendo games, like consistently, like every year has at least at least 3 in-house made big Nintendo games that are always just of incredible quality, right? The consoles that Nintendo has also just sell themselves, right? There's nothing about a PS5 on its own without exclusives that makes you think I need that, because it's essentially the same as an Xbox. They're both just boxes that you plug into your TV. They're both essentially just PCs, but with less options and less power, right? A Nintendo Switch as a concept is just something that's more appealing because you can take it anywhere. Anyway, I feel like I've been rambling a lot for the last 2 minutes. So I think I'm gonna wrap the video up here. But yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.